días. Can you say buenos días? That's how you say good day in Spanish. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today's Thursday, September 20th, 2018, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. If we continue to see the wreckage after Hurricane Florence, we're reminded of Hurricanes Irma and Maria that struck Puerto Rico last year. People are still struggling to survive with no work there after a year. In some areas, they are relying on getting the coffee industry back in shape so that jobs can be created and so can money. About 80% of the coffee crop was destroyed because of the hurricanes alone. That's a lot. Coffee is hope in the island of Puerto Rico now. The capital of Puerto Rico is San Juan. Number 2, a space net brought into space aboard a SpaceX Falcon rocket in April successfully captured some space junk. Space junk is a big problem, as scientists believe that it will eventually interfere in space exploration. After all, anything that goes into space and doesn't return is still floating around up there somewhere. What if it crashes into a spacecraft? These concerns prompted scientists to invent this net that would bring it all together and perhaps into the Earth's atmosphere where it would be destroyed. Number 3. If you ever dreamed of becoming a pilot, think planes. This is your chance. Famous aircraft builder Boeing has predicted that an additional 240,000 pilots and over 300,000 crew members are needed over the next few years in just Asia alone in the aviation or airplane industry, and half of this demand will come from China alone. As economies grow, people will travel more. Of course, this also goes for aircraft orders too, and happily, Boeing knows that. Let's just hope they keep up with the times with a trained supply of pilots. And now for today's mega matter. A Spanish town has banned cars. It's not a huge town, luckily, but it's proved a point. There are more cars than people, and these private cars are occupying public space by blocking traffic and creating pollution in public areas. Now people can go about anywhere without traffic and safely. Of course, over time, people will need public transportation, but the entire thought is amazing to make life healthier, especially in cities where they are small and walking around is still possible. But surprisingly, this town is not the first to do so. More well-known cities like Venice in Italy, Zermatt in Switzerland, Ghent in Belgium are amongst just a few other examples. Especially when cars become a threat to the natural surroundings or the historical structure of the city, this type of decision-making becomes imperative. Today's word of the day is imperative. That means very important. And finally, for today's quote of the day, history never really says goodbye. History says, see you later. That's a quote by Eduardo Galeano. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyaunty@gmail.com. Take care. Lots of love, Dipti Aunty. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Do you know how loved you are?